Hi guys. No. Hi guys. No. What's happening, everybody? No. Hey y'all. No. How you doing? No. What it do? No. What's y'all already know what it is. It's me. Yeah, but no. Let me just say, y'all, I was so close to not even doing this video because I'm just like, you know, Miss Rona out here, she got shit shut down. The barbershops is closed. I can't get a haircut. All the nail salons is closed. I can't get my eyebrows done. I'm looking cray. So, you know, I'm not really feeling myself. I'm not really trying to take no video. But I'm like, it's questions that I've got. It's questions that have been sitting in my DMs for a couple weeks now. Like, they have to be answered. They have to be answered. So, I'm bringing this video to y'all anyway. Because I love y'all. So, please excuse me during this quarantine. She ain't looking all that great. All right, y'all. Let me tell you. So it is currently, what's today? What's today's date? I don't even know what today is. Let me tell you. It is March 24th. I am currently quarantined with the rest of you, right? Are we all quarantining right now because we got Miss Rona out here taking lives? She crazy. She's so pressed. So, because of this quarantine, I can't go out and drink, you know? So, I have my wine glass. We've got our wine. We've got our handle of Tito's. We're just gonna put like 2 shots. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry, nah, I'm not about to drink that shit straight. Y'all fucking crazy. Y'all thought I was gonna drink that shit straight. Y'all thought I was really at Alki like that. No, I got this here, this San Pellegrino pomegranate and orange. I've actually never mixed Tito's with this. I don't know what it's gonna taste like, if it's even gonna be good, but I didn't want to be boring and do seltzer water. Okay, this is good. This is really... That's good, that's good. Okay. All right. So what are we doing here today, guys? So we are doing Anonymous with Austin. And sorry, I'm on my bed right now because my parents are... Normally I would just do this like in my kitchen. But everyone's downstairs. I don't want to bother anybody. All right. All right. So let's get into it. Let's see what questions we've got for today. All right. This iPad is old, so is she a little slow? What's going on? Oh, Jesus. 1 second. Here we go. First question. Would you be okay with your significant other going to a strip club without you, but not telling you the location or place? Make sure this is anonymous. LOL. First off, girl, I got you. It's anonymous. That's what this is. Anonymous with Austin. Hello. Would I be okay with him going to a strip? Of course, because I trust him. You know what I mean? Psych. Let me tell you something. No. I mean, he could go, but he could go to a strip club by all means if he wants to with his boys, whatever. Like, but why can't I know the Addy? I gotta know the Addy because I'm pulling up with a wig. I'm hopping on one of them fucking poles so I get a front row seat to the fuckery that you're gonna be out there doing. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, like, why can't I have your location? Ooh, I forgot. Hold on. Never mind. So, yeah, I mean, I should at least be able to know the address, just so I know where you are, just for, like, safety reasons. You know, God forbid I don't hear from you for the rest of the night. Now I know where to pull up and see if maybe your drunk ass, like, fell asleep in your car or got into a car accident. Or maybe I just want to pull up with my girls in a car that you don't know because, you know, I don't want you to know I'm pulling up, and we gonna hide, and we gonna be with our binoculars, and we gonna wait till you come out to see if you leave with somebody. And if you leave with somebody and I see you pull up to a motel or something, then it's really gonna be curtains for you. You know what I'm saying? So, would I be okay with it? I mean, as long as, like, he's just gonna let me know the location. Like, you know, as long as I know I have nothing to worry about. Like, if we're in a, like, secure relationship and he's just going out with his boys to have fun, like, whatever. But then again, for me, it's a different situation. I mean, I would be in a gay relationship with another man. So it's like, why can't we go together and look at the male strippers together? Or female strippers, whatever. But, like, for you, you're a heterosexual woman, to my knowledge. And, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I can see why you wouldn't be okay with it, like, especially if he doesn't even want you to know, like, the location to where he's going at, like, but maybe he's just doing that, like, for precautionary reasons, because he knows that you're probably crazy and you'll pull up like I would. So, I don't know. But I'd say as long as I trust him, I'd be okay with it really just matters on, like, what your level of trust is with him, you know what I mean? So, that's what I have to say for that. Next question. You think it's possible for people to be just friends if they are into the gender of the other person? For example, straight guy to be just friends with a straight girl, or lesbian to be friends with another girl, etc. And do you think the same if one of them is in a relationship? Let me also say that I used to think it was possible, but every guy I meet that I think is cool as fuck as a friend, they always catch feelings, and then I gotta end a dope ass friendship. And now I'm really cool with this one guy, and his girlfriend hates me because she swears he's into me, which, in her defense, is definitely justifiable. But I literally don't even hang out with him because I'm afraid he'll try some shit, and I'm not ever gonna be that girl that fucks with a guy in a relationship. Like, 100% no. Sorry that was long, LOL. It wasn't long, you good. And so to answer your first part of the question, do I think it's possible for people of the opposite sex that are attracted to the opposite sex to be friends? Yeah, absolutely. I don't see why not. Like, I know I have friends that have friends of the opposite sex, like they're hetero people or whatever, and, like, it's nothing like that, you know what I mean? And then your next part was, do I think the same if one of them is in a relationship? And yeah, I do. Because you even brought up the example, like, even in the LGBT community, like, if a lesbian could be friends with, like, another lesbian girl, or gay guy. Yeah, I mean, I had a boyfriend at one time, and I had a gay friend too, like a gay guy friend, and I mean, I wasn't attracted to him at all. He wasn't attracted to me at all, to my knowledge. Like, we really were just friends. Like, we would, like, you know, girl talk, gay talk. Like, you know, we were just friends. Like, that's really all it was. So, I do believe it, but I think, because now getting into this situation that you're talking about, where the girl hates you because she swears he's into you, I mean, that this is another situation of relationships insecurity. I mean, it seems like the girl is insecure that she feels like he is into you, but maybe she has a reason to feel that way. I mean, maybe he's done her wrong in the past, like he's cheated on her or something, or maybe she can just tell, like, by the way that, like, he talks about you, or like maybe he really is into you, and she just kind of has that, like, woman's tuition to know, like, he's into her. But I mean, you said yourself you would never be that girl to do that. But you even said that you're afraid to hang out with him because you think that he'll try some shit. So deep down, you must know too that he is somewhat into you. You know what I mean? Ooh. So, I mean, well, yeah, to answer the question, I do believe it is very possible for a heterosexual male and a heterosexual female to be friends and not be into each other. Like, that's the problem. A lot of people are, like, insecure, or they believe, like, oh, that can't be the case, like, because everyone's just so fucking horny that they all have to want to get with each other, and that's not really the case, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, just like with straight guys that like have this insecurity towards gay men because they think every gay man that sees them is gonna want to sleep with them. Like, I'm sorry, honey. Like, half of y'all not even that cute to be sitting here thinking that way. And also, like, it's not even like that. Like, I mean, sure, maybe there's some men out there that kind of. I mean, men can be predators, and whether it's a straight man or a gay man. So there's gay predators out there that probably prey on some of these straight men to make them feel that way. But I mean, we're not all like that. You know what I mean? So I think it's just about security and understanding that just because you're the opposite sex doesn't mean you guys have to be attracted to each other. It doesn't work that way. Like, you know, like if you really had a dope ass friendship with him, like I don't see why you have to lose that because of her. He would just have to sit down with her and just let her know, like, I'm not into this chick. It's not like that. But I mean, even like with you saying that even you're afraid to hang out with him because you think he'll try something, then he must be into you. So then that's really an issue on his end where, you know, he's messing up. So I don't know. But you said this always happens. Like every time you meet a guy that you think is cool as a friend, they always catch feelings and then you gotta end a dope ass friendship. I mean, you cute and you dope. So I could see why they always catch feelings, but I do believe it's possible. I do believe you will meet a guy that will really just be a male friend. But, you know, you can't help that these guys catch feelings for you. You know what I'm saying? That they got jealous girlfriends, you know? But as long as you know, like, that you would never overstep a boundary or disrespect anyone's relationship or anything, you're not in the wrong at all. You're not doing anything wrong. So, yeah. All right. Next question. No. Oh. What? No. What? Oh. Okay. I've been in a relationship for 7+ years. How do you single again? The way this person asked this question, how do you single again? Okay, so this person has been in a relationship for 7+ years. How do they single again? Honestly, I've got to say, with now being single after 7 years of clearly not being, you really gotta take the time to just like it's so funny because I I know some people that they jump from relationship to relationship, and I always try to tell them because I can see in them that like they're not happy. They're never happy. They always end up with a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend to like occupy them because I guess they don't want to be alone, but they're never truly happy. You know what I mean? And from what I found, like after getting out of my relationship, that I mean, mine was like on and off for like 4 years, but nonetheless, for 4 years, because even when we were off, I still was like so consumed and like focused on this one person. So it wasn't until I finally like ended that like my first step was like just trying to discover who I was again. Because I feel like sometimes when you're so stuck on so many years in the relationship, like maybe only if it's toxic, I don't know, but sometimes you lose sense of who you are, you know? And I actually know this person personally that asked me this question, so I can talk a little bit on maybe a little toxicity. My advice to you is that you just need to take time away, time for yourself, like just take the time to love yourself. Be in a relationship with yourself. You know, figure out who you are, figure out what you like, love yourself, because 7+ years, you know, I know it's gonna be hard at first because it's like, damn, like you're not used to going to sleep alone, or you're not used to having that person that you can lean on and talk to every day. Like, trust me, I get it. It's not easy. It's not gonna be easy, but it really the first step is just making sure that you know who you are and that you love yourself, because a lot of times people lose sight of who they are, and they love someone before they're even loving themselves. And that's like the biggest flaw that anyone can have in a relationship. Like you can't put someone before yourself. You always have to put yourself first. And it should be that way on both ends. Both people in a relationship should be putting both of themselves first and bettering themselves and making sure that they love themselves. And of course, you guys will love each other. Y'all could put each other second. You know what I'm saying? You always got to put yourself first, because at the end of the day, yourself is the only one who's really going to stick around. You never know what's going to happen with a relationship. You never know what's going to happen with a friendship. Sometimes you don't even know what's going to happen with fucking family. Like, all you have is really technically yourself, for certain. You know? So just find stability with yourself. Make sure you know who you are and that you love yourself. And understand that you don't need somebody else to feel complete and feel whole. Because shit, I've been single for quite a few years now and I'm good, okay? I love myself. As I sip my fucking drink. But I'm just quarantining, okay? Anyway, so yeah, how do you single again? You single by getting in a relationship with yourself and loving yourself and appreciating yourself and realizing the value that you hold and the things that make you an amazing person, so that you realize, like, I have this much to offer. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. Let me never be taken for granted again, whether you were or not. You know what I mean? Like, you want, like, before you even worry about finding a new relationship, focus on you. Discover who you are. Look at what you have to offer so that you can make sure that next woman or male, whoever this advice is speaking to, you make sure that they see those same qualities in you and that they value them and respect them and love them the way that they should. Excuse me. Okay, next and last. Damn, this shit is already fucking 16 minutes. Next and last question that is not here. Oh my gosh. It's supposed to be here. Oh, sweet. No. Fuck. Well, I remember off the top of my head because I literally just got off FaceTime with this person and they were like, make sure you answer my question. And I was like, I got you. So the next question is, so I'm not reading it because I guess my iPad didn't update with the iCloud from my phone and I'm recording on my phone. But anyways, this person asked me, she said, so basically she went on a date with this guy, and after the first date, like, it wasn't necessarily the date wasn't good, but she just wasn't really feeling him, you know, like, it wasn't there. So her question to me was, how do you let them down easy? Like, how do you let him know that, like, listen, like, you're a great person, but I just wasn't feeling it. And this is a tricky one for me because I've actually been in situations like this before. Like, there was this guy recently, well, not so recently, like, I guess over the summer. It's almost summer again, right? Over the summer, there was this guy that, like, I went on, like, a couple dates with, and he was cool, don't get me wrong, but he was, like, trying to rush shit. And from what she told me, too, like, this guy that she's asking me about, after their first date, like, he was really, like, oh, like, you're mine type shit. And this guy that I was seeing over the summer was kind of on that same energy. Like, we had just met and he already was like, wanted to see me every single day, like, told me, like, that's it, I'm gonna be his boyfriend, like, whenever the moment is right, he's gonna ask me. I was like, oh my god, like, what? Do I even know your favorite color? Like, I don't know. It's just, you can't be too quick with that shit, you know? It's a little uncomfortable, you know, when you're just so quick, like. So, I mean, I don't even know how to give advice on this topic because I guess, I mean, I didn't even do anything wrong, though. I mean, basically, I literally was honest with him the whole time, which I guess is that's my advice to you. Be honest. Every time that he was like, oh, I'm really feeling you, this, that, the third, oh, you're gonna be my boyfriend, that's it, I already know, whatever. I was always like, you just met me a week ago. You literally just met me 7 days ago. Like, You don't know much about me. I don't know much about you. Like, I don't know why you're so confident in saying that you know I'm the one for you. You just met me. And then we would hang out and he'd be like, be my boyfriend. And I'd be like, not yet. Like, I'd be like, oh, like, I don't know. Like, not yet, not yet. And he'd be like, why? And I'd be like, I don't know. I just met you like 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Like, don't ask me to be your fucking boyfriend right away. I don't know you. You don't know me. Period. So, girl, you better tell him, like, listen. No, but not even. Your question was, how do you just let him know you wasn't really into him? So, I guess just say, like, you know, like, I appreciate the date that we had. I had a good time. I just, right now, I don't think that I'm looking for the same thing that you're looking for. I guess. I don't know. I mean, realistically, here's the problem. I've been knowing these people personally. Realistically, you still caught up on your ex. So you not looking. I don't think you need something serious right now. So I think that's maybe what's holding you back, or maybe you really just wasn't feeling him that way. But either way, I mean, you could just let him know, like, listen, like, I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm not really looking for, I guess, what you're looking for. And, you know, I do appreciate the time that we spent together, whatever, zada, zada, zada. But, ooh, excuse me. But, yeah, I mean, girl, I don't know. Like, this is one of the hardest things for me. Like, I never know how to let people, like, down. You know what I mean? Like, usually I just be like, beat around the bush, and then they blow up on me, and I'm like, ah! Ah! Like, why you coming so crazy? It's not even like that. You know? Like, this man, he used to get so mad when I wouldn't respond to his text right away. It would be like 3... you know what? I'm gassing, because sometimes I sincerely would forget. Like, I'm not a great texter, you know? I would sincerely forget, and then he would hit me up 2 days later, question mark. And I'm like, why is he question marking me? And then I look and I'm like, I never answered his text from 2 days ago. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, just be honest. Just tell him, like, listen, like, honestly, honesty is the best policy. Just be honest and just be true to yourself and just be like, listen, like, because, I mean, you said the date wasn't bad, like, but you said probably what made him feel this comfort and made him feel like this was okay was because of the fact that you kissed him, but that all you guys did was kiss. And I think, honestly, even if you guys hadn't kissed, he maybe still would have been like, oh, when can I see you again, da da da, you know what I mean? So I think you just have to let him know, like, listen, like, I appreciated the date, I had a good time, like, thank you, but I don't think I'm at a point right now in my life where I'm looking for anything serious. So I don't want to entertain you and waste your time, because then they like to pull that card where they're like, oh, well, it's okay, we can take our time, we don't have to rush into anything, da, 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 da. That's what the fuck he would say too. And it's like, listen, no, I already know I don't want the same thing, so I don't want to waste your time, you know, give any false hope or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, just lay it out. Just be honest, girl. Shit. What you got to lose? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, what's the tea? Ain't no tea. No? Ooh. Anyways, that was my last question for this video. So, I guess I'm done now. I'm done here. And I'm gonna get done on that pretty soon. So yeah, it's me, Austin Alexander. This is Anonymous with Austin. Thank you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, share, all that good shit. There's like a bell, I've been told, on YouTube. You click the bell and you get notified every time I post something. So do that shit. Okay? All right, it's been real, y'all.